guys, and welcome to Clasihandmade. My name is Shondell. So welcome to all my new subscribers and welcome to all my returning subscribers. I hope you're all doing well. So today is June 17th. So for the past week I've been crocheting and working on some stuff. Last week I showed you that I was working on this mouse in this book, and this book is Magical Amigurumi Toys. So this is the author. I bought this book on Amazon. I think that's where I bought it. It's either Amazon or Joanne, one out of the two. Anyhow, I will make it, when I buy books, I'll just put where I buy it from in the book, because sometimes, you want to tell your viewers where you get stuff and where you find stuff. But either Joanne or Amazon. But I noticed lately that when I go into Joanne, they don't have as much books and crochet books like these, like they used to have before. So I don't know what's going on there, but definitely you can find it on Amazon. So I've been working on that, and let me show you the finished item. Here she is. Let me see if she have a name. So, but this is what how she came out. So it's just a ballerina mouse. So this is her, okay? And what I use, it's all acrylic yarn. I use Impeccable White, just yarn from the Dollar Tree that I bought. Here it is. And this color is magenta. The pink is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I put in her nose in a velvet yarn. So this is, let me give you a close-up of how she looks. Here she is. So this will be going into my inventory. So then I made this cactus. I just wanted to whip something up quick, so I made this cactus. And I made this cactus from this yarn that I dyed by using food coloring. Been over 4 years now, and I had this in my stash. So I said I want to make a cactus, and I went looking for yarn and I found this. I said this is perfect. It's supposed to be a kawaii, but I just didn't put any eyes or anything on it. I just like how it looked, and I was given this little terracotta pot by a friend. The pattern is, it's a bigger pot, and there are lots of other different types of cactuses in the pot. But I just made this barrel cactus, I think it is. So I probably make the others. There's one, I think it's called the pearl, and it have like, it's all draping down. So I'll probably make that one. But so far I'm putting it there on my bookshelf. Then I bought some cotton yarn a couple weeks ago from Michael's. They had a sale on cotton yarn, and the cotton yarn, they were selling it certain colors for $5. So I bought pink, a very light pink, and I made this. And this is my moosh. So I try making the moosh with the cotton, with this blanket yarn, sorry. It's nice and big, but the thing is, when I make my moosh, it normally stands up when I put it, but look at this. It's all wobbly. It's not form where you can see the eyes. I think if you fix it like this, it will be fine. but I don't like it like that. I like it when it's, you know, for those who saw my moushes before, you know what it looks like. But it's so far, it's nice and big if you like the floppy look. Or if not, you can stuff the entire head and have him standing up like this. He look like an alien. So I have to find time to type up the pattern. Because I made this move so many times, you know. I will have to make time to do that. I have a lot of things that I already made, tested and stuff. I tested myself. I think I will have to get someone to test my moosh pattern and so on. So I'll see how that works out. Talking about pattern, behind me you can see my leafy patch shawl. It's available on my Etsy shop. What I did, I added some more pictures of the leaf, you know, some more detailed pictures and so on. So here it is. I made this one in cotton yarn, and I was thinking about doing a crochet along. So what I will do, it probably runs for like a month, and every week or so I'll come and bring out a different part of the pattern. So if anyone is interested and we have enough people that will want to take part in this pattern, so it's available on my Etsy shop for sale, on sale, for sale. So if anyone is interested in, we can do a crochet along, a shawl along, I should say, we could call it a shawl along. So what I'll have, well, we can talk, let's see how many people are interested, and I'll get some prices up and so on, and we can work on that. But you could go ahead and buy the pattern when it's time for the shawl along. You know, you will have your pattern. We'll work it out, but it's available for sale. Okay guys, so that's it. So what I'm working on right now, so that's my finished item. What I'm working on right now, I have a friend, and I know her through my job, you know, and she bought stuff from me before, shawl and so on. And she was just in England, and she went across to Belgium, and she sent me a pattern. She went to a museum and she saw this bag, a crochet bag, and she sent me the pattern. I'll insert a picture somewhere around, or if not, I'll put it at the end of the video so you can see what it looks like. And she sent me a, Chandel, I want that bag. There is no pattern for the bag, but she sent me the bag, picture of the bag. So I looked at the bag and said, let me see. And it's made out of granny square, but it's a different type of granny. I think granny square is granny square, but this is a motif, I should say. It's made out of squares. So I looked at the picture and I came up with this. I tried counting the stitches. I know, you know, I know I have to get 4 corners. So I did the wrongness. And these colors that I'm using is, the yarn that I'm using is from Impeccable. And this color is rose, and it's a very bright pink. The color on the bag is very bright, and this is citron, and this is all the color, not true to color, it's blowing out a bit. Anyhow, but the citron, and it's all Impeccable, and I'm also using Impeccable white, and I'm using just Premier, just yarn from Premier, this color. So this motif have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. Just a little bit of the pink here. So far I made 4 motifs. So 1, 2, and I have to join it to create this bag. Then I have to find a handle. I think I have not the exact handle, but something like it. So I'm working on that. I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So far, that's what I'm working on. My shawl is on hold, thanks to a very generous friend. She have decided to send me some yarn to finish my shawl, and I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. So I'm going to wait on that, and when I get that, I'm going to finish my shawl. And you say, which shawl am I talking about? And it's this shawl, the Count My Blessing shawl by Ursula. I love this color, guys, and I keep saying that, but I do love the color. I love green, and that just made my day, the color on that shawl. So I'm going to finish that when I receive the yarn. So what are your plans, guys? Here in Arizona, it's so hot. I went out is when? Wednesday? Today's Friday. I think it's Wednesday I went out. And guys, I did not come back out of my house. Yesterday I went outside and I wet my plants. All day today I did not go back outside. I was just in here enjoying the cool air condition, guys, because it's steamy hot out there. As much as we got the pool, sometimes nobody wants to go outside to go in the pool, and I don't want to go by myself, which I should go, just so I'm gonna sit here and crochet a bit and talk to you. So I don't know if anyone out there ever saw this motif. Because I checked some of my books that I have and I didn't find it inside. So that book, and it's in a museum somewhere in Belgium, so it's probably a very old motif. So I don't know. I just come up with it, what I see, and but in South America, where I'm from, I used to crochet, and sometimes we wouldn't have a pattern, we just have a picture and of the thing, or sometimes you just have a sample and you would count the stitches and you would just work from that. So I can watch something and just make it. Something might be exactly same stitches, or same, I should say same stitches that they're using, but it would look the same. So I can look at something and make it. Does that make it the right pattern or the same pattern? No, but it's close enough. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working on that. And I'll come back and show you when I finish. I don't know if it's lined. I don't think they lined thing back in those days, but because of the holes, I probably will have to line it. Probably do have to line it, because if you put something in this, it will all drop out. So I'm going to work on that and come back. So tomorrow is Saturday. It's my son's birthday. He's turning 18. I could remember 18 years ago. I thank God for him. He's a blessing. He is a blessing. All my children are a blessing. But he's gonna turn 18 tomorrow. He's going to be off to college in August. But here schools start back in August for everybody. So he's gonna be off. My baby's getting big boy. So yep, that's how it goes. I pray for them that God will guide them and watch over them and keep them. And I tell them, put God first in your life. He will direct your steps. So guys, I always enjoy spending time with you, showing you my makes and so on, and what I'm working on, and you know. So what are you working on? Are you working on big items, small items, and so on? Oh, don't let me forget. So remember last week I told you that my friend called me and tell me that, about going to the school and so on. So I called the school and, you know, the lady said if I could come and bring some of my animals and some of my business cards and bring some of my animals and show and tell in the classroom. According to my understanding, when I got the information first, is that she wants me to come and set up my stuff and so the parents could come and see and buy stuff. I did not understand that she want me to she didn't relate to the person that she want me to show and tell and bring my business card and give it to them and they will give the parents. I don't know. I didn't work it out yet. I didn't say yes or no. And I don't know what to do about that because I'm a crafter. And then she also asked me if I sell my stuff. I don't know what's the understanding that she got, but I don't know. So that's what it is. She want me to bring some of my items and do a show and tell in the classroom. How does a crafter do show and tell in a classroom? I don't know. So I'm going to see how that's gonna work out. So right now I'm just going to continue making my stuff, preparing for the winter market. Right now, I think this is the first year the marketplace is going all through, even in the summer, but in the summer they have the night market. I went to the night market, but I didn't go and sell anything. I went and visit to see but there wasn't a lot of people. And then they don't provide light for you. You have to provide your own light, and you can't take a generator. You could only take solar stuff or batteries. So I think I'll wait till the winter comes and I'll go then. So that's what it is. In the meantime, I'll be making my stuff. I started to put some of my stuff on Etsy, and I don't know if it's because my viewers are crafters. A lot of my stuff didn't sell. So after it expired, I just didn't um, continue to upload anymore. I just let it, you know, expire and just didn't load it anymore. And I said I'm just going to sell it to the craft market. But if anyone at any time see anything that they like that I made and you're interested in purchasing it, my email is always in my description. You can just in the description box. You could just, send me an email or so on, and we can work from there. So let me know, guys, if you are interested in doing the shawl along, and we will go from there. I think this week, we'll be going on vacation. Next week, I should say. And when I come, well, I will have my phone, so I will see if anybody's interested and how much you're interested in doing that, and we will work from there. So that's for the future. And so, guys, I'm working on another motif, I should say, or another square. When you say granny, you can't say granny, because a granny is a stitch basically made out of either 3 or 4 double crochet, I think, and you just work that all the way around. Work it, that's pattern all the time. So I think that's a granny square. So this is not a granny square, this is a motif, square motif or whatever. So guys, thank you for spending some time with me, and enjoy your weekend, guys. Until next time, bye.